I fear missing out on the opportunity cost. I fear not getting the max. I fear wasting my life, right? I am more worried about looking back and being like, shit, I wasted my only ride that I had than running out of money, right?
One of my patients said something to me once. He was about to do something that I just thought was really risky. Now, it was a very unique opportunity. And he said, Peter, I'm going to go and do this thing. And I said, I think there's a significant risk to you in doing that. It wasn't a financial risk. It would have been a health risk, a physical risk. And he said, you're right, Peter. I acknowledge that risk. That is the risk. But I'm optimizing in a risk, a regret minimizing framework, yes, not a risk minimizing framework.
And that's pretty much, for me, it's risk reward, right? If I really love cigarettes, like love them, I'd smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? If I really love skydiving all the time, I went twice, but it was diminishing returns, I go skydiving, right? It's what fulfills you, right? And so I'm a risk reward guy. Is the reward commensurate with the risk? Mm-hmm. Some people like to ride motorcycles. I don't get for me, it's not worth the risk. Like I have a physical risk tolerance around 1 in 10,000, right? Like if it's more dangerous than 1 in 10,000, the reward really has to be worth it for me to do it. And so, I think that's the way I think, right? And then that helps me in this kind of like counterfactual regret minimization algorithm, right? So the algorithm of the book, right? The mental models in the book are right. When a chess computer plays you, it has a regret minimization algorithm. And what it wants to do is it's solving to win, right? AlphaGo is solving to win the game. In the game of life, what I'm solving for, the regret minimization I'm solving for is net fulfillment. I want the highest score in net fulfillment. I don't want the highest money. I don't even want the highest health, right? I'm like, I don't want to run 3 hours a day to be in the top 0.5%. Top 3% is great enough. I'll give up the tail end of my life. You know what I mean? And time, like how do I optimize my time, right? And so everything for me is like what I'm solving for in life. What this book is solving for you is net fulfillment. It is relentless about net fulfillment. And so if that entails for you in your makeup, like taking those risks, going hella skiing, skydiving, riding motorcycles, then so be it. Like as long as you're off autopilot and you've thought it through, then that's fine.